Come a little bit more to the center. My bad. Okay.
All right.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another. Oh wait. Okay, so when you talking, look into the red light.
This one, okay.
Yeah, because if you look into the screen,
It's gonna look.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Jasmine Garden, and I am here with my cousin Fro.
Hey y'all.
Sorry y'all, we goofy. I was just laughing because she told me to stop introducing myself as Jasmine Garden. And I mean, I did say like that do seem real informal, but yeah. So.
Yeah, I call her Jazzy Faye. I think she should go by that. You feel me?
Jazzy Badass.
Okay, Jazzy Badass.
But yes, we are sitting here in front of our popcorn, and we just gonna get started with some
deep details about, you feel me?
about life.
Yeah, about life. Yep.
What we go through.
Yep.
So
Got the popcorn.
we got the popcorn. You hungry? Okay. So first thing is that we wanted to talk about is why do women like our age, we're early 20s, mid 20s, I'm 25, she's 24. So girls our age, I mean, how do you feel about women our age? I'm gonna silence my phone. When they feel some type of way because they don't have kids.
Okay. When it comes to that, don't rush nothing. When you feel like you mentally ready, financially ready, go ahead and do it. It's no rush. You feel me? Don't feel bad because you see maybe your other friends, your family got kids and you don't. Don't rush it. Because at the end of the day, when you want to go to the club and your mama don't want to watch them.
Say your mama don't want to watch.
You feel me? You can't get mad at her because she already, you feel me? She already took care of you. She already got grown. You feel me? Yeah, she already took care of you and did her part and got you out the house and stuff like that. So don't get mad when she don't want to watch your child because you want to go out to the club because you want to have fun. You want to enjoy your life. So enjoy your life while you can, while you don't have kids. Because don't get me wrong, kids are a blessing. Okay, they are a blessing. And when they come about, you feel me? When they come about with no type of expectations, I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
Okay. No type of expectations. You can't do nothing but to love them. You know when they get here. So, but rushing it and stuff like that, or just always saying, dang, I wish I was, had the mom life, and dang, I wish, you feel me, this could happen, or, at the end of the day, just live.
Just live. Yeah. I will say, I agree with you completely. One of the main things that I do stress on this channel is to appreciate and live in the moment. Right. And I feel like for us, she had her first child at a young age. Yep. And then I had my first child when I was in my 20s. And I'm going to ask you about that in a minute too. Okay. But I feel like we have that to look back on and reflect. Yep. And be like, dang, why did we want this type of, life so early? Exactly. Not saying that we wanted to be moms early. Right. But, when it happened, I mean, we wasn't down and depressed about it. It was what it was. That's right. So that's one thing that I do. I cannot stress it enough. Be appreciative and be happy for the moment.
Exactly.
And one thing I did want to ask you is okay, so when you was pregnant with her first child, when she was pregnant with her first child, you was a teenager. And compared to now, the mindset. Okay. And okay, so what y'all not gonna get though is because we close like this. So I say something in my head. I feel like she can read my mind. She pretty much just finished the question. Yep. Cause she already know I'm not really the best at words. Okay. So
okay. So back, when I had my first child, it was kind of hard for me. I was scared, I was young, I didn't know what my mom was gonna think. I didn't know what anybody else would think of me. I thought they was gonna shame me. So it was kind of, I went to like a mental kind of thing, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, I didn't know how my body was going to handle, you know, pregnancy. It was, at the end of the day, I just felt kind of low about myself, you know? Okay, so then, that was him right there. Oh, hurt.
That was, and then too, like, that was just uncalled for. Like, you didn't have to fall down and smack him across the. I don't even know which. Oh.
Uh-oh. Watch out. So, you know, I kind of went through a mental thing, you feel me? So, at the end of the day, okay, what I went through first with my first child versus now, you know, my baby is 5 months now. How can I say this? I mean, they both came unexpectedly.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just had to really get myself mentally prepared for both of them, because at the end of the day, like, I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what type of support I was gonna have with both of them, and also, like, I don't know, as the days go by and you just get used to it and you just become,
you adapt.
Yeah, you adapt. You just come into that mom life. So
yeah. I'd say, like, for me, it was like my parents couldn't say nothing. It was like, oh, you grown, you know, but like, who's the father?
Right.
Because like, me and my boyfriend, like, we wasn't together during that time, so it was like, oh no, like, oh no. So that was one thing. But once I said, like, it's Brandon's baby, and like, that took the edge off. It was still that worry there, but it was just like, okay, now we really don't have a say-so, because first of all, they grown. Second of all, you know, we are kind of familiar with each other. Right. But another thing that I have experienced is, I was 24 when I got pregnant, and you know, to go back off of the females now that wish that they had kids that's around our age, it's just like the shame almost. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not 13 years old, right, with a child, so I don't understand what it is about that you got a baby, and like, a baby is not a handicap, you know what I'm saying? Right. I can't move the same. Mm-hmm. But he's not a handicap. Right. So I did experience that. I'm not this little kid, but yet, you know, you cannot shame me for having a child in my early 20s. Right. And on top of that too, like, me, we done did things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of things that other people haven't. Like, we done been, you know, places. Right. We done did, like, had a lot of different experiences. So it's just like, okay, we smoke, drink, you know, right, party. Like, it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready to leave that behind, especially once I learned that I was pregnant. But we stopped going out, like, before I even got pregnant. Yeah.
Most definitely did. So she had her baby in 2019. I had mine in 2020. So that next year, we kind of thought, after she had her baby, that, you know, we was kind of go back, not as much, go back to the routine that we had before she had the baby, but, you know, kind of get into the little spicy, back into the spicy life.
Yeah, back into the spicy.
I got pregnant and
boom, bam,
we got settled down. You feel me? And COVID came about in 2020, so we was gonna get settled down regardless.
Yeah, we was.
Okay, so we love our babies at the end of the day, but take your time. Take your time.
Take your time. Like, I can't stress it enough. Like, take your time, because guess what? If you feeling down and depressed, because you grow a whole different set of arms and eyes when you become a mother.
Yes.
If you're feeling down and sad and depressed, especially being a Black mother, I also noticed that people, I don't know, it's like they come down harder on you.
Yeah.
And it can be so stressful because it's like, well, you know, I'm trying over here and it seems like I'm lacking over here. And when you're in a relationship too, you have a certain thing to uphold too. You know, clean household. You gotta make sure that, you know, you putting food on the table every night at a certain time.
Exactly.
It's like, and then on top of that, add a baby to it. And then on top of that, you know, you got a man, so you want to look good. So, I don't know. It feels like sometimes being a black woman, there's no room for error.
Right.
Like, you got to always be on point. And then
right.
It's always somebody pointing out the smallest thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, even with relationships, I just be like, take y'all time.
Also, another thing about after having a baby, you have to get back to yourself. You have to get back to yourself. So, it's just like, that's peer pressure. You feel me? So think about that too. You have to get back to yourself and stuff. You have to feel like you're yourself again. You got to exercise. You got to get your body back right. You got to do all this. You got to eat right. You got to drink plenty of water. You know, you just got to flush all that, you know, while you was pregnant out of your system. Like,
I noticed too, like, after I had him, girl, like, I would be stressed out and I might not go to sleep. And I couldn't eat. But now, sometimes I be stressed and I eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I and the metabolism just ain't the same. Yeah. The energy level just ain't the same.
Yeah. Also, while I was pregnant with my daughter, I kind of went through depression. You know, I was sick with her, you know. Some females, when they have girls, you get morning sickness. I mean, my morning sickness was terrible, y'all. Y'all hear me? I mean, it was terrible. Like, in the morning, during the afternoon, at
don't
night.
even call it morning sickness.
Right.
it was all day.
It was all day sickness. Yeah. At that point. Always in the emergency room. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't give me no medicine. You feel me? They couldn't really do nothing at all. All they could do was just give me water and popsicles and all that stuff.
Right. Until you, will stay off your feet.
Yeah.
I had an incident when I was at work. I was just like ringing these people out and then I was just talking to them normal. I'm fast with cash. When I first realized that something was wrong was when I couldn't count the cash back. So they was just looking at me like, girl, like, you know, what's the problem? Next thing I know, it just all got dark. Yeah. It got, what happened to me, black around me. And I felt like I couldn't walk. I just felt like I was walking through a dark tunnel. Yeah. And then get to the hospital. Because I went to the emergency room. Get to the emergency room. They're like, oh, well, there's nothing wrong. Okay. Yeah. And that's another thing, too. Like, when I went into labor, I was in labor for 40 plus hours. And when I first went to the hospital, they sent me home. Oh, it's just false labor. Are you, like, that first time, it felt kind of like he was, like, I don't know, pressing in my back, pressing in my stomach at the same time. I'm like, I cannot walk when this is happening. Yeah. Like, these contractions, and it was so irregular. Like, it was literally 7 seconds. Then it was, 10 minutes. Then it was 5 minutes. Back to 7 seconds. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
It's cool. I mean, we moms, so that's what come with it. You just gotta roll with the... roll with it. Roll out. But my contractions, it was real irregular. They was telling me it was false labor and go back home. It wasn't until and mind you, both of the doctors that I seen, they were women, but they were not black. So it wasn't until I couldn't take it no more. Right. And my mom, she sent me a text message like, yeah, you're gonna have them at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went into labor. No, she said I was going to go into labor at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I went into labor at 4 o'clock in the morning. But, so it was crazy to me because I'm like, dang, it got to a point where it felt like he was going to come out my butt. Yeah. And I called my doctor, and he's like the head of the OB clinic. Yeah. So he was like, girl, you got to go. You got to go back to the hospital. When I go back to the hospital, the doctor that was there, well, the gynecologist that was there, she was like, I guess. Like that. And so I wanted to bring up like the mortality rate, you know, in African American women.
Right.
And the importance of finding the right doctor. And it don't have to be a black doctor, but just finding the right doctor for you. I feel like my doctor, the head over the office, I feel like he is great. I just feel like the two that I seen, you know, while I was in labor are not. Like, did you experience anything like that?
Not really. You know, both of my kids had a C-section.
Yeah.
So, my doctors was really nice to me. They was really getting me prepared for the C-section because having a C-section is really scary. So you got to get yourself mentally prepared for that too, because you never know what happened. All you could do was while you on that stretch, or what is it's the stretcher, right?
Yeah.
While you on that stretcher, all you could do is pray for the best. You know that you make it there to see your bundle of joy.
Because she is concerned about what's going on. You know, what is y'all talking about? Or she just had her version of the story to tell. That's how mommies dance. And no foot movement. And just a little bop. A little bop up top. Hips don't lie.
Alright, y'all. But yes, you know, all you can do is pray, you know, that you can just see your bundle of joy and stuff like that, you know, and the delivery go as well. So yeah, like I really didn't experience too much of a bad, you know, experience, but
do you feel like it was a lack of communication with your doctors, or?
Not really.
No. A lack of connection?
Not really, nope. That was cool, you know, for the most part, so I can't even think of nothing that wanted to make me mad for real, or nope.
I can't. Well, I can. Okay, so before the pre-baby, so you know, take it back. Is there anything that you wish that you could have done differently? I wish I could have narrowed that down.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I had my son at 16. Of course, I wish I could have waited to have him, you know, when I was really ready, financially, mentally, and all that. So, yeah, of course, I rather had him like while I was grown, you know, not while I was a teenager and stuff like that. Like I was still in high school. I wanted to play sports. I had to drop out of being a cheerleader. I almost made it. Got pregnant, so
yeah,
I had to drop out of that. So yeah, if I could, anything I could take back is just have him when I was financially stable, like financially stable and just mentally stable. You know, as me being grown.
Yeah, you know what? I would like to go off of that too, because sorry, I didn't know what that was, splashing. I wanted to go off of that because I feel like I wish that I was mentally and financially stable when I had my son. I was trying to get my stuff together. I was trying to get it all together, but it was a huge part of me that was still like immature. No, I do not like that.
We just got to shoot.
Another day. Okay, so we just had some technical difficulties. As you can see, the quality is just like
it's terrible. You know what I mean?
So that's saying we looking real churchy. It is. It's looking real churchy. Oh my god. So y'all, please stay tuned. Me and her are gonna try to do more videos together. This is my cousin Ro, so don't forget her at all. I was about to. This is my cousin Ro, so don't forget that hoe. But we ain't doing it. We ain't acting like that. We retired that.
We retired that. That was old now. Sometimes it come back, but
you gotta.
Yeah.
So y'all, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.